What you strive for is to mirror what the community looks like. So we're running in the state of Texas close to 60% Hispanics in many locations. So you would hope that your educational institutions would reflect that type of number.
We've used our HSI status. One of the things that recruiters look for are diverse institutions, and with Texas State being a Hispanic serving institution, it helps them pay more attention to how much diversity is here. On the flip side, though, some of the things that we've done is, we've done a lot of outreach to our minority population, and if you go back and you look at our website, we've kind of done some tailoring to really try to attract them, to get them to come into the office. Career centers across the country are underutilized by minority populations. And so, the outreach that we've done and, the different things that we've done to really try to bring minority populations into into career services has worked. We've seen a 40% increase in the number of minority students actually coming into career services.
I try to put in the classes, a mix of what they are learning, but what they will be encountering at a job, for example. What happens if you don't bring an assignment? What happens if you don't complete and you don't rehearse before a presentation? What is the thinking of a person working in a financial institution versus an advertising agency, or a food product, or a service provider, or health, such as Walgreens, for example. That was my client. So they can get an idea of the different fields and the choices they have. So not only the academic part, but how they can link that to the real life.
We have the Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences, which is interdisciplinary. You are allowed to place courses that will fit into the degree plan that more relate to where you're headed. So it's a degree that's not cookie cutter. Each student can have a different degree plan. We have the occupational assessment course, OCCED 48350 for the baccalaureate. And when people take that course, you require them to write about what they've done and what they intend to do. So it looks at my past, it looks at my future, and then it also asks you things like your obstacles that you might face, and you have to argue that. Am I too old? Am I this? Am I too set in my ways? You have to write what we call articulation. So I think OCCED, their first course that's out of the box, you have to analyze yourself. Well, what we try to do in that course is you write the positive things about yourself. And people realize, I got a lot of positive things. We always look at the half empty, most people, of the glass rather than half full,